here. And again, I apologize. I gotta have to apologize to Haley Mills. Did I ever think in my life I would be doing that? Apologizing to Haley Mills. I think we've got things ready to go. Are we ready to go? Good morning, Haley. How are you?
Good morning, Rollin. I'm fine. I'm fine. I love your name.
Well, thank you very much. It uh,
Nice
it,
to,
it has
nice
some
to talk.
ancestry towards your direction, I believe.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. Well, I think if I said it correctly, it would be Rollin Trahern. Actually, if you say it, and it'll sound probably proper.
Treherne.
Yeah. There you go.
That's
Well,
what you say, isn't it?
I do. Well, I say Treehern sometimes, and sometimes who
All right.
knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Rollin, lovely. I love Rollin. What? Rollin is short for Roland?
Just strictly Rollin. Yeah, that's it. So,
Oh, I love it.
well,
Right.
welcome to the program here. It's amazing to be able to talk to you because when I grew up, about the time that you were growing up, you were somebody when you came on a Walt Disney show or something like that. I was like, oh, cool, Pollyanna's on, or some of the other great stuff that you did. And now you've got a book out that's going to tell us all about what that was like growing up and that life that you led.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. And it just covers the age and covers all that whole sort of childhood and struggle to grow up that we all experience.
You thought
All of us.
you thought for a long time about whether or not you should do it. What was the catalyst? I already know the answer because I read the forward in the book and some of the book. What was the catalyst that propelled you to do this?
I'll tell you exactly. The catalyst was going to Disney Studios a few years back and being taken up to Walt Disney's old office. What had happened is after he died, they'd packed it all away in boxes and left it there for 60 years. And before they packed it away, they photographed every single inch, everything. And then this wonderful girl, um, Becky Klein, she had an idea to turn the office into a kind of living memorial and putting it all back together again. And I say living because it is alive. Well, going back into that office was like stepping back in time. It was exactly the same, even down to little scribbled notes on a notepad and little bits of things in ashtrays and his pictures and his objects and oh, it was just wonderful. And the little piano, the baby grand where the Richard and Robert Sherman had first played Let's Get Together to me. And then afterwards, I was given access in the archives. And then I discovered things I didn't know. Correspondence between Walt Disney and my parents, and correspondence between me and Walt, and in-house memos, all those things. And when I got home, back home to England, and my boys said, this is just, you've got to write, you must write it. Go on, it's got to be written up before you forget your own name. And I said, but I can't. I haven't got the ability. I've tried so hard and failed. And then my eldest son, Crispian, said, I will help you. And suddenly I thought, I think I might be able to do it. And we sat down and we talked for a long time and got a structure and got a dramatic structure. And that gave me confidence and it gave me, I could see where I was going. It was a case of before not seeing the wood for the trees, and suddenly things all began to make sense. Um,
And we've got the
and
book now.
what?
I was saying, and now we have this wonderful book.
And now you've got
The,
a book.
the,
I know, I can't quite believe it. It's extraordinary. It takes an awfully long time to produce a book, not quite as long as it takes an elephant to produce a baby, but it certainly felt like it at times.
well, the name of the book is Forever Young, and it's going to go through all the different things that you're just starting to hint at. I could talk to you all morning, but unfortunately, we always have such a few minutes to discuss this stuff. In this book, is there any revelations that are going to shock people, or did you have a pretty kind of a milquetoast life?
Oh, goodness me. Whose life is milk toast? Nobody's life. All our lives are fraught with difficulties and challenges and pit holes and potholes, and and I fell into them all because it's a universal experience trying to grow up, and that's really what it's all about. And yes, I made mistakes, stupid mistakes, and now I look back and I think, well, I'm glad I did because I learned from them. So it's about my relationship with myself, first of all, my relationship with my family that was affected and influenced by what happened to me, my career. And, I was one moment I was a normal child trailing along with my brother behind my parents, and next moment I'm in Hollywood and starring in big Hollywood movies, and so the dynamic in the family changed, and that was a challenge. So you know people think I just need to be famous and then my life is going to be charmed, and of course it doesn't solve questions problems. It actually produces lots of them, and I'm not, it's not a moan. I hope it doesn't sound like I'm just moaning,
Oh,
because
no.
it isn't. I'm extremely grateful for what happened to me. I just wanted to share it because we all go through the same struggles. We all struggle to grow up and make sense of our childhood. And that's why I wanted to write it.
All right. Well, that right there, we're going to end it on that because it's such great wisdom, and that book is entertaining. It's so insightful. I could talk to you all morning, but others are waiting in line. HAYLEY Mills, it's an honor to talk to you. Thank you very much for what you've given to us in this planet, on this world, and this morning as well.
Thank you, Roland. It's a pleasure talking to you. Take care.
You too. Have a great morning. Bye bye.